Hey you guys, welcome to Monday. Oh, don't you love Mondays? Here's my view. It's kind of a nice day. It was sunnier earlier. The sun's trying to poke out. It's not doing a very good job of it. I was trying to wait for the sun to poke out, but it's not gonna, so I do hope to show you a sunset at some point. Anyway, welcome to Monday's vlog. I feel like I need to get you guys caught up on me quickly somehow, like what I'm all about in many different areas, because then when I start talking about them in the future, I don't have to give you the whole history on everything. You'll already have all the history. So I guess I wanted to just show you my workout space today. You're going to forgive me for it, okay? I just worked out. I'm a mess again. You guys are going to get to know me very well as a mess because I always get inspired to do this while I'm working out, and so immediately I must do it as soon as I finish working out. I'm still wearing my workout clothes. Yuck. I work out at home, so I don't really feel the need to get really dressed up to work out. So I'm wearing like kind of, not the nicest clothes. Doesn't matter. I get all sweaty in them anyway. I've got a big line of sweat right now underneath my shirt and my workout bra, which is good. I like that. When the sweat shows up, I know I've done something. It's really weirdly warm in Vancouver today. It's like the middle of November, and I've got all the doors and all the windows open, and my fan's going for my workout, which is really weird for November. Usually it's really quite cold, rainy, and horrible. But anyway, so I work out at home, so I'm going to show you how I'm not going to work out in front of you, but I'm going to show you what equipment I own and what furniture I use in lieu of not having equipment. And hopefully that will help you guys out if you know, you don't like going to the gym like I don't like going to the gym. I think the main thing that I think is that people make excuses, like don't forget can't means won't, but people make excuses for not working out because they don't want to pay for a gym membership, or they don't like going to the gym, or they get intimidated by all the big guys at the gym, or whatever. Well, so what? You know what? I live in this little tiny apartment, and if one of your excuses is you have a little tiny apartment and it's not big enough to work out in, I'm here to tell you it is. It's good enough for me. I've managed to get some pretty good pipes, I think. I've got really great back muscles. You can see my abs. I've got smoking legs. And I hope I'm not tooting my horn too much here, but anyway, and I work out in, like, I think it's maybe 8 feet by 8 feet space in my living room, and it works, and I make it work, and it works really well. So let me just show you what I do. This is my living room. Pardon me, I have a huge record collection, but this is my weight stack. I haven't put it all away yet. The biggest ones at the bottom are 30-pound dumbbells, which I need to go and buy some 35s because I'm getting too strong now for the 30s when it comes to rows and chest press. I can do them without too much moaning and groaning. The little ones I barely ever use. I don't even think I touched them today. I just moved them out of the way. I do use them for abs work sometimes, like stick them on my chest and stuff to add extra resistance, because it's all about resistance, right? So I do use the little ones sometimes for that. I think I have a huge rust mark on my chest on the shirt I'm wearing right now because of putting the weights on my chest. So yeah, it's good to work out here because I can put whatever music I want on, turn it up as loud as I want, get motivated. I used to go on the computer and tune into like a talk that someone like the Fit Bastard, Scott Tusignant, would put on, or Fat Loss Lunch Break. I think that was Alan Cosgrove was putting on. Pardon me if I'm incorrect on that. I think that's who it was. It might have been Kyle Battis. But I used to listen to those, and then I found that I work out better if I keep my mind focused on actually what I'm doing instead of what I'm listening to. Music's one thing. I find music really motivating. It's background. It pumps you up. And I listen to a lot of angry music. And I find that I can really channel anger into anger and angst into being really strong. So I don't listen to motivational stuff while I'm working out anymore. I tend to keep that for my power walks when I'm having a bad hamstring day. When I want into cardio day, I'll usually just go for a 2-hour power walk instead of doing something that really is going to stress out my hamstrings. Anybody who's following me on Twitter knows that I'm having some serious hamstring issues, It's been going on for a really long time. On my right side, it's been going on for about 1 3/4 years. And I don't know how it started because I wasn't working out at the time. I was too busy working hard and not loving self. So I don't know how I did it. And then this last summer, while working out hard and loving self, the other one went on me. I don't know how I did it. I think it might have been swimming. But there's an IT band issue on that side as well. So it's just really frustrating for me because it's holding me back. I can do so much more, so much better, and go so much faster if it wasn't for these cotton picking hamstrings. Anyway, let me finish showing you what I do when I work out. Okay, so these are my bands. I keep a lot of bands. This is a band I use that's really quite a heavy band. I think it's the heaviest one I can buy now. I use it for cable rows, which I actually sit in a chair to do, and put it on a door anchor on a door, like this is right now. I was doing resistance crunches with this band, but you stick it in the door up top instead, like up top here, and sit in a chair, and it's really good for cable rows. I tend to sit in a chair because I used to sit on the floor, but standing up, the band is too strong. I can't keep it from pulling me forward, so I sit in the chair and cement myself with my legs. And I also use a chair for doing chest presses. I used to stand, but I found I was compromising my back too much when I'm just doing chest presses without a squat. I tend to hop or arch my back too much, so I found that if I sit in the chair, I'm actually not compromising my back as much, so much better. Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear the construction noise. There's a condo next door that's gone under a tarp. It's a big thing in Vancouver. Every condo in the whole city has gone under a tarp for 2 years while they rain screened the building because the building code wasn't up to snuff and all the buildings were built and now they're all leaking. Leaky condo. I don't own one. I live in an apartment. I rent. So to continue on with my working out thing, what do I do for a bench? Yeah, I don't have a bench. So I use my coffee table. It's a coffee table an old boyfriend built me a long time ago. I still have a lot of sentiment attached to it, but it's a wooden underneath the paint, it's a wooden bench. So why not? It's strong, it's sturdy, it's hard, so I put pillows on it to make it into a more soft bench when I'm doing chest press or flies or anything really with the bench. So this is it here. I still have a pillow on it. Look at that. Take the pillow off and it's a coffee table. And if I want to do bench dips, I can just pull it out. Oops, ow. Pull it out from the couch and put my feet on the couch. And that's why the blanket's there. Well, the blanket's there for more than one reason, but put my feet on the couch and my hands on the bench and bench dip. Or if I want to do push-ups from a bench, put my feet on the bench, I just put my feet on the bench and do push-ups right there. So as you can see, it's not a big area. It's a really small area, including the hallway where I do, you know, anything that's cable rows and stuff like that, as well as if, I'm not going to show you too much my bedroom, I hope, but the bedroom door, above the bedroom door, there's my pull-up bar. So that's where I do pull-ups. The room is big enough to get a jump rope going in, just big enough. So I do jump rope. I also do a lot of other things for warm-up, like burpees, and I run up and down the stairwell in the building I live in. Anybody who follows me on Twitter knows I live in a 21-story building, and I use the stairwell quite often. But to warm up, I just go out there and I run up and down 3 flights of stairs 3 times. Just run up and down, run up and down, run up and down, run up and down, up and down. And that gets me going pretty good. And then I come in here and do a bunch of jumping jacks and knee raises and aerobics moves and some mountain climbers, mountain jumpers, burpees, squat thrusts, stuff like that. That gets me warmed up, and then I move on to the big workout, which I haven't actually put my workout away yet. I write my own programs. I find I prefer to write my own programs, and I change them up every 6 weeks or so. I'm doing supersets right now. I'm going to do super circuits next. I think the end of November is the next time to change it up. I've already written 2 programs, so I'm good. I've got programs written now until middle of February, because I think once I get into all compound move super circuits, it's going to be hard, and it's not going to be enough isolation moves to really like keep muscles defined, I think. I'm not sure, but once I get to that, I think it's going to be hard and fast, and I'm just going to do that one for 4 weeks, so I don't want my body to adjust. Anyway, I think I'm coming up to the end of my time, So I hope you enjoyed your little my little tour through my workout space. I hope you forgive me for my crazy decor. I know I'm kind of stuck in the 80s girl with all my vinyl and my black and white decor, and I make no excuses. I love the 80s. I had such a great time in the 80s. I was a bit of a weirdo, a bit of a renegade, and let's call a spade, shall we? I was a punk rocker. So I don't regret the 80s. So yeah, so you'll forgive me for all that. I think that's it. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you again very soon.